from Seattle. It is November 14th, 2025. Our security story for today is the new Indonesian Foods worm that's flooding NPM with 100,000 packages. So this is a self-spreading worm that's been discovered, flooding the NPM registry with junk packages at an alarming rate. And this was reported by Brian Fox on the Sonotype blog. The malware dubbed Indonesian Foods publishes new packages every 7 seconds, creating what security researchers are calling an unprecedented spam attack on the JavaScript ecosystem's primary package repository. As reported by Brian Fox at Sonotype, this worm has already spawned over 100,000 packages through a clever evasion technique. Unlike typical NPM malware like Shai Hulud that executes automatically during installation, Indonesian Foods hides its payload in files named auto.js or publishscript.js, and it requires manual execution. But once triggered, it enters an infinite loop, removing private flags, generating random version numbers, and publishing approximately 12 packages per minute, while creating circular dependencies between them. This bug has a financial motive. It exploits the T protocol, TEA. It's a blockchain reward system, and it embeds a tea.yaml file in thousands of packages to inflate an impact score and earn tokens. This represents a new evolution in supply chain attacks. Rather than stealing credentials like Phantom Raven or Shai Hulud from the last few weeks, it's weaponizing the registry for profit, while demonstrating how vulnerable package ecosystems are to automated flooding attacks. So you're probably asking, what is the TEA protocol? It's a blockchain platform that rewards open source developers with cryptocurrency tokens based on their contributions' impact. By including a tea.yaml configuration file in each spam package, the attackers link them to specific T accounts and wallet addresses. So the deviousness of this scheme lies in how the circular dependencies between packages artificially inflate their impact scores within T's ecosystem. They're basically gaming the system that's designed to compensate legitimate open source contributors, turning what should be a reward for genuine open source innovation into a cryptocurrency mining operation that's powered by NPM registry spam. So for more information about this Indonesian Foods situation, go read Brian Fox's blog, and you can see the link in the show notes. It's on the Sonotype blog. Today's programming story is GPT 5.1. It's smarter and more conversational. They've also introduced some options so that you can have more control over the tone that you want the responses to be in. Do you want it to be casual? Do you want it to be formal, professional? They also have different variants. And I've been looking at variants for a couple of weeks now, but they announced them as part of GPT 5.1. There's an instant variant, there's an auto variant, there's a thinking variant. And I think what's impressive here is the instant variant is very instant. It takes about 2 seconds to respond. The thinking variant has achieved remarkable benchmark score improvements, so it's 94.6 on the AIME 2025 mathematics exam, and that's compared to GPT-4's 46.4%. So we're moving very quickly in terms of improvement. 74.9% on the SWE bench verified for real-world coding tasks, and about 84.2% on multimodal reasoning tests. There's a new no reasoning mode, and it also enhances the tool calling performance by 20% in real-world evaluations. So both of these variants show dramatic improvements across the board. GPT 5.1 effectively cuts the error rates by 1/3 compared to previous models on coding tasks. OpenAI reports that the adaptive reasoning allows the model to use compute more efficiently, automatically scaling up its thinking for harder problems while staying fast for simple queries. So for more information, see the links in the show notes. Today's Weird Bucket story is about an artificial leaf that converts pollution into power. And this is from the University of Cambridge via Science Daily. Researchers at Cambridge University have created something that sounds straight out of a sci-fi novel. It's an artificial leaf that converts pollution into fuel at 10 times the efficiency of natural photosynthesis. This biohybrid device achieves a solar-to-fuel conversion efficiency of 10%, compared to the roughly 1% efficiency of natural leaves. Rather than producing glucose and oxygen like plants, it generates syngas-A, a mixture of hydrogen and carbon monoxide that can be converted into liquid fuels like methanol and ethanol. This device combines organic semiconductors with biological enzymes to split water and reduce CO2 using only sunlight. And so what is interesting here is that a natural leaf converts about 1 watt of solar energy into 1/100th of a watt of chemical energy. This artificial leaf converts the same watt into 1/10th of a watt of usable fuel. And this fuel is more like a building block for synthetic gasoline, diesel, and other hydrocarbon fuels. Researchers describe it as solving the intermittency problem of solar power. And we're storing the energy in these chemical bonds. While scaling remains a challenge, this technology demonstrates that we can potentially outperform nature's own photosynthesis to create carbon-neutral fuels from air and sunlight. Personally, I still prefer trees. They're probably more fun to be around than synthetic leaves. So for more information, see the links in the show notes. And now for more general technology news, Spotify has finally launched its long-awaited lossless audio tier. TechCrunch reports that the company is introducing a premium platinum plan at $19.99 per month in 5 initial markets. It's offering CD quality and high-resolution audio streaming. This is double the standard premium plan's price of $9.99 monthly, and it positions it above Apple Music's $10.99 lossless tier and at the same price as Tidal's $19.95 Hi-Fi Plus subscription. Apple has launched Digital ID, allowing users to add their passport to Apple Wallet for use at over 250 TSA checkpoints domestically. TechCrunch reports that while the feature speeds up security, on domestic flights, international travel still requires physical passports, and travelers are still keeping their physical documents with them, even for domestic trips, as backup. The United Kingdom has unveiled comprehensive cybersecurity legislation. Integrity 360 reports the new Cybersecurity and Resilience Bill requires managed service providers to report breaches within 24 hours and maintain detailed incident response playbooks. Specifically, any managed service provider serving critical infrastructure must now implement real-time network monitoring, maintain 90-day audit logs, and demonstrate recovery capabilities within 4-hour windows. These requirements that will significantly impact IT budgets across healthcare, energy, and transport. So that's all for today's news. Remember to check the show notes for links to all the stories that we've covered.